All right. Hello, everyone. Thank you for coming to Apex Home webinar. My name is Jane Lin. I'm the sales manager at Apex Home. I believe everyone already, whoever came into our live webinar before this slideshow comes up, already seen our beautiful renderings of our model house. And a lot of people might have questions saying that, hey, do you have a real model house that I can tour? Yes. So before I wanted to start the whole presentation, I wanted to assure you that we have a model house in San Jose for you to visit. If you are interested to visit, please definitely reach out to us, schedule your free site check, and also tour model house with us today in San Jose. Without further ado, let me go ahead and start this presentation so that you get to know more about Apex Home, because a lot of people actually come with questions, and whoever is on this webinar right now definitely have a interest in building ADU or expanding your current home or current site at this moment. So we wanted to go ahead and introduce who we are and how we can help you in saving you a lot of troubles and to build a hassle-free ADU. So what is Apex Home? Our mission is always to bring solutions to our homeowners and investors, making sure that whenever you wanted to build an ADU, it's simple and stress-free for you. And what we're different and how we're different from the other competitor is we offer a full in-house experience from design to construction. And of course, we partner with the cities to get pre-approved plans for you and no hidden fees. So your ADU can be ready in just 5 to 8 months. And if you're interested in knowing how we can do that, please definitely stay until the end of the presentation. And of course, whenever you have questions, please do not hesitate to comment and we can answer that for you right away. So coming up to the next slide is to meet the team. Of course, this cannot be done without without a whole team support. So we have Tom Tran, myself, and Amy as the NorCal support and salesperson, and we also have an arm in SoCal, and that is managed by Janine and Crystal. So wherever you are in, whether you're in the Bay Area, North Cal, or you're in SoCal, please do not hesitate to reach out, and we can definitely help you build a ADU stress-free. All right, a lot of people actually come on the live webinar having some questions, and they probably have some previous experience and concern on building an ADU. And we actually lay out the top 4 concerns from our customers. Whoever comes to us with, they normally have questions regarding permit. Hey, it seems like the permit and also the public utilities might get a long time. How do you solve that? And the second is that, hey, there is a budgeting problem. Whatever you promised to us might not match with what eventually I will be paying. There are change orders and of course time delays. How did you fix that problem? How do you communicate with us? And of course, some of the contractors, if they're mom and pop, they might just walk away and they wanted to just kind of get your contract signed and then walk away after you paid a deposit. How do you solve this problem? Rest assured, Apex Home got you covered. So for permits, we actually was just mentioning about the pre-approved plans. Pre-approved plans, we have a lot of different cities that work with us in providing pre-approved plans for our clients. So you don't have to worry about the permit length and the process of and hassle of dealing with permits. We'll take care of the permit coordination between the homeowner, the applicant, and also the city. And of course, for delays and budget, because we have a one-stop shop, and if you're interested in our pricing, we actually have our menu set out all the pricing. So starting from 495 square feet, we're ranging from $148,500 as a set price for the ADUs, all inclusive, all the way to $338,000 for our 1,194 square feet model. So everything is set in price. So you do not have any surprises in terms of pricing. That solved the problems of budgeting. And in terms of complication and having worry about the contractors walk away, rest assured, because Apex Home is an Alpha X company. We're getting to more details in terms of who Alpha X is and who Apex Homes are supported by. So you don't have to worry about us walking away, because we are legit, and also we provide a full house 10-year warranty to the product. So we are here and we're in for the long run. So definitely do not have to worry about any problems or concerns or warranties after we build the home for you. So again, why Apex Homes? Of course, we always wanted to bring value to our clients by providing no stress, guarantee and hassle-free permitting the construction process, so that after 5 to 8 months you can get your keys and you can move into the ADU, whether it's for rental purposes or for homeowner solutions or multi-generational home ownership. We definitely are here for you. Like we mentioned, the permits we make it very simple for you. All the design has been pre-designed. Feel free to come to our model house, and of course our online portal to look at all the design and all the floor plans. We have the pre-approved plans hooked up for you, and everything is full service design support. We have transparent pricing, so every floor plan has a set price, so no surprises and no hidden fees. And of course, we made it easy for all the homeowners to include all the all-inclusive pricing from design, coordinating permits, construction, also the material. Especially, we'll be throwing the free solar panels for all of you. And of course, what you see on the interior is, of course, included. And we wanted to show you how many cities that we work with, and the list are definitely growing. So from Cupertino, Campbell, Saratoga, San Jose, SoCal, Chino Hills, and NorCal, and Antioch, Mountain View, SoCal, Rancho Cucamonga, and of course, Santa Clara County, including Gilroy, we have it all covered for you. What is the benefit of getting the pre-approved city list? That means that you can apply for the permit with the pre-approved plans, and you can get your permit as soon as 2 weeks, because all the city are supporting the growth and the building of ADU. So that's why they set up this kind of pre-approval list, and they vet all the vendors, so that if you work with Apex Home, you get to enjoy the benefit of a very, very time efficient and time saving pre-approved process. Coming up next is, of course, if we wanted to deliver you any less stress guaranteed product for all our homeowners and investors, we will need to make sure that everything is handled in-house. So we do not sub out like some of the other agencies. They might get your contract, but at the end of the day, they sub it out to another third party. We do not. We build better, so we handle everything in-house. That means that we can save a lot of costs, so we can consistently deliver you with the same pricing, no surprises, right? And of course, we want to make sure that all the utilities connections will be handled from day one. That is very important, because as a lot of people know, PG&E or some other public utility company, they sometimes will get a little bit delayed due to a large volume of request. So we solve it by handling the utility from day one, and we have a specialty person dedicated just to handle utilities. So we do not have any surprises in delaying. And of course, we are not a prefab company. We are flexible in terms of being a stick-built company like a traditional home builder. However, we have our pre-designed floor plan and our pre-built panels, so that it makes sure that we build better and build faster, and we can consistently deliver within budget and timeline compared to the other competitors. Of course, like I mentioned again, we Apex Home are backed by Alpha X company, and also backed by warranties. For every ADUs, we guarantee a 10-year structural warranty, and of course on a 2-year coverage on any of the mechanical, electrical, and plumbing issues. And we have a 1-year workmanship warranty. So please do not hesitate to reach out to us if you're interested in getting to know whether your site is eligible for building an ADU. And we will definitely actually cover a little bit of the feasibility studies at the later slides as well. And coming up next, we wanted to show you how we do the feasibility studies. And a lot of people actually coming to the webinar are living in San Jose or have investment homes in San Jose. So the formula is actually very, very simple. But if you are living outside of the city of San Jose and you wanted to get to know more about whether your city get qualified for the pre-approved plan, and also whether you can build an ADU, how big you can build, how fast you can build in your backyard, please do not hesitate to reach out to us and book a one-on-one with us, because that way you can get a more customized feasibility study and a more accurate quote. So a lot of people have a house in San Jose. It's quite simple. If you're already have a main house in the front, you want to make sure that you have the ADU that you build have a 6 feet minimum setback to the front house, and then also a 4 feet minimum setback to the side yard and the backyard. So that will dictate how much of a square footage and area you can put your ADU on. And of course, also the lot size matters. So if the lot size is less than 9,000 square feet, then your maximum size of ADU that you can build will be 1,000, and the maximum square footage for lot size over 9,000 will be 1,200 square feet. Of course, the state has its own legal rules, and the city actually adopt their own as well. So you can pick either one to go with, but as long as you pick the state one, you got to go with the state one. As if you get to pick with the city one, you got to go with the city rules. So for any more details, please reach out to us. We'll definitely explain to you on a one-on-one basis. Today's webinar is to go on a very high level introduction of whether you can build an ADU in your backyard. Just a very simple recipe and formula. And of course, for any of the ADUs, there is maximum heights and of course maximum stories. So we do offer some of the pre-approved plans for the 2-story ones if you have a little bit of a restrained size in your backyard. So don't worry about it. We'll definitely find solutions for you regardless of the site. And of course, you wanted to kind of configure how many bedroom and bathrooms, the maximum bedroom and bathroom size for our pre-approved plans currently are 3-bedroom. So we can take a look at your site and see how many bedroom, and it will be fit for you for your condition and for your needs. Because sometimes it doesn't mean that the more bedroom are the best, or it doesn't mean that 1 bedroom is bad. So it really depends on your site constraint, your site conditions, and your needs. So that definitely please reach out to us for any more questions, and feel free to leave a comment, of course, if you want to get your answer, if you want to get your questions answered right away. And of course, in the city of San Jose, there are a lot of R2 zonings and a lot of duplexes. So congratulations, if you already have a duplex in the front and it's an R2 zoning, you can actually build 2 detached ADUs. So we have dealt with this type of scenarios many times. Of course, if you want to customize feasibility studies, please reach out to us so that we can see how we can maximize the size and of course maximize the potential of the site so that you can get your money worth. And we know some of you are from other cities. Please do not hesitate to scan the QR code and book a one-on-one with us. We have a code specialist just to dedicated to analyze all the code in different cities, not only just the cities that get pre-approved with us, but some other cities that we're expanding over to. So we're happy to provide the code analysis for your site. Please do not hesitate to scan the code or reach out to our assistant afterwards. We'll definitely get your questions answered. All right, so after you understand the advantages of working with Apex Home, and of course get to know a little bit about whether it's feasible to build an ADU in your backyard, right now, what's the next step that you should do? What to expect? We wanted to give clarity at every step of the way. So first step is, of course, you wanted to book a one-on-one with us, and you wanted to have us understand your need a little bit, whether you want to build an ADU for your family, whether you want to build an ADU for any rental needs. And if you wanted to come and look at our model house tour, that's also very important, because then you wanted to, you can get an idea of what's included in the scope of work and what is included and what's the standard package look like, right? We told you that we will take care of your design, construction, and permitting and utilities coordination. Of course, we take care of the price will include all the materials related to all the ADU, from the interior to the exterior, from roof to framing to the flooring, and of course cabinets, fixtures, windows and doors, and of course a solar panel are included. Installation, of course. So you wanted to kind of get to see and touch and feel what a real model house look like. So the first step is to get to know each other a little more, know your needs, know Apex Home. And second is that we definitely need to go to your site and do the measurement and see if there's any outstanding items that we need to take care of before we move to the next step. And of course, we will provide you with a free feasibility study on what's feasible on the site. And third is, of course, you are going to pick which floor plan is best for you. We can help you consult and, of course, signing the contract. And our deposit will be just a 1,000 non-refundable deposit for every unit that you sign. Moving on to the next step is a kickoff meeting. So once you submit your first payment, which is 5% of the total contract amount, we're going to have the kickoff meeting so that we can prepare all the submittals for you so we can get your permit into the city as soon as we can. After preparing the permit application, we're going to have you prepare any of the outstanding items that you're going to need in terms of all the paperwork. And we, of course, will work with the city. And so you have to just sit back, relax, and enjoy the permitting process. Of course, when we get the permit approved, you're going to submit your second payment, which is another 5% of the total contract amount. And of course, pay the city fees to the city, which is excluded in the contract. And after that, pulling the permit will be done by us, and we'll start the construction. Once we start the construction, you will, of course, pay the third payment. And rest assured, after roughly 100 days, you should get your foundation completed. And all the way fast forward to 155 days, you should be able to see the rough finish and the structural of the house being built. And fast forward to day 200, sometimes a little bit early. We don't really expect a delay. Please feel free to review your experience with Apex Home and share a story with us. In the meantime, the salesperson will do the hand holding with you in terms of working with all our design team, construction team. So make sure that you will be taken care of along the process. Everything should be feeling like a breeze for you. And our team will take care of you, of course, along the way, all the way to your year 10 warranties. And we wanted to show you what's included in the price. Like I mentioned, the price starting from $148,000 for anything ranging from 495 square footage all the way to almost 1,200 square feet, 1,200 square feet, priced at $338,000. You will enjoy the benefit of having the pre-design phase, site feasibility study, on-site evaluation and visit. You have enjoyed the design permitting process and the solar system design, of course, the solar system included in the package price, of course, the construction and all the way to the warranties, all included in the scope of work. And these are a all-inclusive ADU package that what it comes with as a standard package. Of course, you have the rights to upgrade at your own cost. However, a lot of the customer actually reflected that the standard package should be very sufficient for their rental need or their multi-generational needs. So you can see that some of the things I wanted to point out is, hey, the central HVAC system is included, and the LED lighting, plumbing system, solar system is included, flooring included, facade is included, the stainless steel sink with all the fixtures, even the range hood, electric range, dishwasher, cabinets, and all the bathroom fixtures and cabinet and vanities are included. And a lot of people also are appreciating, saying that, hey, I really appreciate that everything has been included so that it's a hassle-free options for us. I don't have to visit all the cabinet stores or any of the flooring store to pick out my own cabinet. Everything has been taken care of for us. How about the financing options? Because a lot of times, $300K is not a small investment for us, even though it's a good investment, but it doesn't mean that I have the money to come up to put together at first to build it, right? So financing options become very crucial. Even though right now there are a lot of HELOC options, what if I don't really have enough equity in my house? What can I do? We actually contacted a lot of good lenders, and some of the lenders actually provide, look at your portfolio and look at the building cost and look at how much they can lent to you based on the after repair value. So let's say, for example, your after build value reaches 500K, even though your cost is 300K. They can base the LTV on the value on your after repair value. So that significantly increased the amount of money that you can borrow. And of course, they provide some very lucrative interest rate as low as 6.39%. I wish it's 3 point something, right? But at the end of the day, it ties in with the Fed rates and everything. Hopefully, in the future, it will be lower if the interest rate do go down in the future. But we wanted to introduce you to some of the very good lenders and lending options and financing options. And I want to also put a disclaimer out here saying that we don't really have any affiliation with them. It's just purely recommending, or not even recommending, but providing some of the options out there for you to quote from. We do want you to also reach out to us because we do work with you and also financing options to provide any of the necessary documentations that you're going to need in having the financial options ready for you. Coming up to the next slide after taking care of the financing is to, of course, reach out to us. And if you have any questions and any comments, I feel free to reach out and schedule one-on-one with us. And I do see that some of the people are having some questions asking, hey, if this is recorded? Yes, this is recorded, and feel free to reach out to us if you wanted to get any of the recording. And of course, if you want to have any one-on-one, and if you wanted to invite us over to your site and see whether your site is feasible for building an ADU, which floor plan and pricing is best for you, please feel free to reach out to us and schedule a one-on-one meeting with us. It will be a Douglas. It will be the central AC. And coming up next, hi, yes, if you like, we're happy to send you a link for rewatching. Yes, Doug, but we provide upgrade options for Douglas one. Yes, it will be a central AC. All right, this is all for today's presentation. Very, very high level. Can I build an ADU in my backyard? We'll definitely have to get your address. So please definitely send us a private message. We are more than happy to take a look at your site for you for free. And thank you so much for coming to our webinar. This is a very, very high level introduction of what Apex provides and what are some of our advantages. And of course, some of the financing options and some of the next steps, what to expect for any of our potential Apex home clients. Feel free to reach out to us for any more questions. We're happy to see you next time. Next time, we can definitely talk more about how investing in an ADU will be a good investment for you. Thank you.